Feels so good to be wearing this. I'm so excited to talk about this game, and I'm not trying to take up too much of anybody's time here with my breakdown and my prediction of the Week 1 NFL kickoff game that is the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning champion Philadelphia Eagles. An Eagles team that is so mentally locked in and ready for another shot at making something spectacular happen like they did back in February. They're not watching the banner fall. They're not watching it get unveiled and celebrating with the fans on the field or in the stands or anything. CeeDee Lamb can watch it all he wants for the motivation for his 7-10 Cowboys to go 7-10 once again. The Eagles are about business, and what's happened in the past has happened. And because of that, I think it's only fair for me to switch hats, because as much as I love this hat, it's ancient history. And what's done is done. Now let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday night. This is a game that I did not think would be the opener for the NFL season. I did not think the Eagles would host the Cowboys with the Commanders on the docket, with the Lions especially on the docket. I thought there were some other options. The Rams as well. We get them in Week 3. I thought that I thought it made more sense given what happened last year between the Rams a couple of times to see them come back to Philly to try and redeem themselves. Like, there were more games that I thought would have been more interesting, but given how the Dallas Cowboys love to get so much attention and viewership, and they're always in the headlines no matter what, I get it. And it's an interesting matchup. I mean, this rivalry has been going on for so long, and now especially in the last 10 or so years, you've seen the Eagles and Cowboys really dominate the division as far as division winners. You know, we haven't seen a repeat champion in this division since the early 2000s when the Eagles did it with Donovan McNabb and Andy Reid. And now, ever since, it's been a stretch of Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders. And that's been the pattern over the last 10 years. And this year, if that pattern were to go through, like in 2020, like in 2015, 2025 would be the year the Commanders win the division, going off of this little pattern. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't think it's going to happen. I really have full confidence in my team, as I do for their game against the Cowboys on Thursday night, tomorrow night. I think the Eagles overall are just a much better team, top to bottom. We do have a new offensive coordinator, so that is something that we're going to have to really remember and take in and accept the fact that this team might start off slow offensively. Defense is another question, because while it's the same coach and a lot of the same faces, we did lose some players. So it's a question of how quickly can these younger players that are taking over for a Milton Williams or a Josh Sweat or a Darius Slay or a CJ Gardner-Johnson, how can they come in and automatically make their impact? We all love Sidney Brown, Moro Ajomo, Jalix Hunt. You know, we already know what guys like Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter can do. So it's only a matter of time before everybody gets comfortable. And same thing goes for the Cowboys. They lost Micah Parsons. That's a big part of their pass rush. They got guys, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders, on the offensive side that they're going to try and get some run game out of, along with the newly acquired George Pickens, opposite of CeeDee Lamb. So there's a lot going on, and a lot of new faces, a lot of moving pieces, you know. And at the end of the day, Nick Sirianni, Vic Fangio, I trust them more than anything right now. I feel very, very confident in my belief of the Eagles winning, and I think that that's exactly what's going to happen. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. It's not going to be a blowout. I know a lot of Eagles fans want to say that because Micah got traded and all of that. It's not going to be a blowout. It's Week 1. Most of the time, the Week 1 game is very close down to the wire. Scrappy, turnovers, messy game. Anything can happen. Let's be completely real and honest. Anything can happen, and I don't know what to expect outside of, no matter what, the Philadelphia Eagles winning this game. I think Jalen Hurts has a pretty solid game. I would say at least 2 touchdowns, whether it's on the ground or through the air. I think he's going to have 2 total touchdowns. Saquon Barkley probably gets another on the ground. I think the defense will be able to lock up CeeDee Lamb, but I would, honest to God, not be surprised if George Pickens has a solid game. We don't know what to expect with George Pickens on the other side of CeeDee, so we'll see. Quinyon Mitchell and the rest of the crew have their hands full, that's for sure, and I believe that they'll be able to get it done. I think the defensive line is going to be pivotal. I think that guys like Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, and of course in the middle, the whole entire defense, the leader of this defense, Zach Bond, are going to have to ball out and make plays when the time comes. So I fully expect this game to go all sorts of directions, and I think no matter what, the Eagles are going to win it. I'm going to give this score a 31-20 Eagles victory, and I think we'll be pretty freaking happy with that. At least I know I will be. Beating the Dallas Cowboys week 1 to start off not just our season, but the entire NFL season, prime time on NBC/Peacock. Can't go wrong with that, bro. You can't go wrong with that. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Let's hope for the best. Fly, Eagles, fly. Enjoy the game, baby. Peace out, y'all.